All right, welcome into the All Signs. We're going to get some guidance, insight, advice for whatever it is that's happening in your life. We're going to pull like from different cards here, different oracles, and kind of piece it together and just see what comes through. So let's see. Hey, Gypsy, welcome in. So we're going to start with Aries here. So Aries is at 110. Let's do 110 for Aries. Okay. So Aries, let's do a little spread here and let's get some guidance, inside advice for whatever it is that you're going through, your situation at the moment, Aries. So let's get a little shuffle here, and let's just see Aries. It's gonna be kind of a big spread. We're gonna pull from multiple decks here. So see Aries. So you will be taken care of in difficult times. I think Aries. We're going to continue to pull here, but I do feel like you're going to realize that maybe a lot of the things you've been worried about was great worry over nothing with the well. And I think you're going to start getting like your part of your guidance is getting comfortable in your emotions, where you feel supported by them, like the well, and not consumed by them. But the staff here, Aries, is saying like you will be taken care of in difficult times. Like if you've been feeling like anxious, worried about situations, whether financially or just feeling some sort of lack in your life, you do have this staff here. Like you will be taken care of in difficult times. You are protected. I feel like you have like a strong purpose for to continue moving forward, and that's part of your staff too as well. Something you can lean on. So let's kind of pull. I might try to pull the cards out first before you start talking. Let's see. Let's see what we get here, Aries. You're healing your sacral chakra, your sexual energy, your creativity. Like if you've been feeling blocked here, part of your guidance is like creating some space so you can get clarity. So it's like focusing on the solution, not the problem. Kind of distancing yourself from the situation. Let's see, Aries. We're going to see how this spread goes here, how this spread works. Let's see. Let me go ahead and pull like the cards out here. If we have enough space here. This might be too big of a spread, but we're going to see if I can make this work for like all the signs. We're going to see. I might have bit off more than I can chew here, Aries, but we're going to go with it here. Let's see. Do that, Gypsy. I'm telling you. I'm like, oh, it's not going to be that hard. And I'm like, let's overcomplicate it. All right. Okay. Let's see how this spread here, these cards will show up here. Okay, not sure if you guys can see all the cards. You might have to like extend the video out, but okay. So give me a minute to kind of review what we're looking at here. So I'm definitely right off the bat, I'm seeing Aries. Part of your guidance is like to have clear boundaries because you may have been experiencing leaky boundaries where you struggle to maintain clear limits, maybe people pleasing due to fear of conflict, giving too freely. And with this pirate, it's like living by your own rules. So there's this need to live by your own rules here. Um, to restore like your kind of rebellious spirit with the sacral, your creativity, your playfulness. You know, where you're learning how to have more fun in life, not take life so seriously, enjoy the little things. Some of you are really like healing the inner child here and getting back to this place of playfulness in your life and your connections and your work. Um, so they're saying don't try to control the uncontrollable, you know, and that's like a boundary to keep with self. It says you're already moving forward, so your life is already unfolding as it is. And saying embrace the current moment, surrender to what it is, and just go with the flow. Because there is like this, the guides encourage you to bravely acknowledge the true issues that exist in your relationships. And part of it is like these like leaky boundaries. It might be tough, but without this step, those shadows will never have the chance to heal. So I am seeing that for you, Aries. Let's see what else we get here. I might simplify it for Taurus. Might simplify for Taurus here. Um, and some of you are healing like with healing your sexual side, healing your sexual nature, you know, which is opening up creativity and creative channels. And it's helping you really like feel your confidence so that you can successfully maintain like clear boundaries with yourself and with others. Because like you will be taken care of in difficult times. And I feel like a lot of times, you know, we make situations out like bigger than they are, you know, and it's like you're going to realize like it's great worry over nothing. And career here, Aries. There could be like paperwork or issues with balance, legal things. But I feel like with this gift, it's like you have these natural talents, gifts, and abilities just waiting to be discovered. They're saying explore them. Because you have this knowledge as power. Regardless of how much you think you know, there are always opportunities to expand your knowledge and improve your skills. Reflect on where you can expand your knowledge even more. The path ahead is clear with no major obstacles in your way. That's like after you gain some sort of knowledge, given your best effort and experiencing minimal struggle, resistance, and stress, you'll find yourself living a simpler, more peaceful life. So that's what I have for Aries. Okay, before we move on to Taurus, I'm going to kind of like look at this and see how I can simplify it. See how I can simplify it. It's kind of like we're doing trial and error, Aries. Trial and error. So let's see. Now we're gonna try it. We're gonna keep it because I think because I'm seeing how it's being laid out. It's kind of like we're gonna keep going with it. We're gonna keep going with it. So that's what I have for Aries. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the cards out before I start talking to kind of like simplify. All right, so let's see. Let's put these back in here. This might be a little bit of a long reading, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I can figure it out here. Maybe this would be like a staple. We don't know. Trial and error, guys. Okay, so moving on to Taurus. Let's see. For Taurus, it's going to start at 11:35. Okay, Taurus. So let's get you some guidance, insight, advice for your situation. Taurus guidance, insight, advice for their situation. So you got unsuccessful plans, persevere and you overcome your problems. Yeah, so don't give up for one. Don't give up for one. Looks like you have a challenge here, Taurus, something that you're trying to unravel, something you're trying to make sense of. Let's see where this goes. Like some of you may be feeling like that Campbell. Some of you may be feeling like you're experiencing like a dry time in your life, you know, and you're looking for that oasis and the desert, you know, and I think you are going to find it. And I think that you have these like natural abilities to make it through this challenging time that you're dealing with, Taurus. It's just about relying upon these like natural skills, these natural abilities that you do have, like the camel can survive in the desert. But you will find solution here. You will find your oasis, Taurus. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, there's the oasis. We're going to pull out the cards. Yeah, it's kind of similar to Aries a little bit here. I'm going to take them. I was just going to pull out 2, but Taurus gets 3. See, 3 is a number of progress and abundance, Taurus. Mm-hmm. Interesting. I'm kind of getting like Taurus, like the grass is greener where you water it, right? And we're talking about the oasis. So it's like they're saying like this is a perfect time to start new projects, fall in love, change jobs, and give birth to new abundant life. Like you are standing on fertile ground, Taurus, but you need to remove like the toxic elements. That's what's draining, like toxic connections, tainted offers, any influences around you that are harmful. They'd be like negative thinking here. Because then it's like it will like purify your garden. I mean, Taurus, you are the gardener, right? You have a good eye for things of value and things of beauty. So trust it. You just have to weed the garden, Taurus. And free yourself. You're like this caged bird, you know? It's like you have the wings to fly, you have the natural abilities. This can be imposter syndrome. Because it reminds me of this meme I've seen about like this caged bird, like with the door open, and it was like talked about imposter syndrome, like, but they have the wings to fly, you know? And it's just fear. It's a misunderstanding of self here and your capabilities. says let go of dependencies that hinder your ability to live your best life. Don't limit yourself out of fear that there might not be anything better for you. Like there is something beyond this cage, just because you cannot see it at the moment. Yeah, just like planting something, like it takes time for it to grow. There's a quickening that happens underneath the earth. Because you are a master manifester, Taurus. Look, conjuring, alchemy. The universe is on your side. There is power and magic available to you now. How you choose to access this power and what you do with it is entirely up to you. So again, these like natural skills, abilities that you have. And it's like be inspired. It says look beyond the binary perspective of life, the all or nothing mindset, the black or white, good, bad. Instead of fretting over making the wrong decision, revisit the initial plan and see all options as chances for creativity. I feel like you're healing like a pattern, Taurus. You're healing some sort of pattern that you're recognizing. This kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, for example, let's say you're planting a garden and then the weeds show up, which they naturally do. And you're like, oh no, I guess that means like this isn't what I'm supposed to do. This isn't the place. And then you try again, the same thing happens. So it's like, okay, well then let me kind of be innovative here and figure out how to keep these weeds from coming up. Like lay down a tarp or something and just poke holes for the seeds to come through, That makes sense, Taurus. Let's see. Let me fix this. So you can get a full picture. Snake, yeah, you're shedding skin here. Yeah, you're frustrated by slow results. But there's this time of healing, and you're gathering knowledge in the process. You have secret knowledge here. Again, the snake sheds its skin like as a natural ability. So this secret knowledge that you have is like this natural ability, this natural talent, skill that you have that maybe you haven't acknowledged as useful as it really is. Your ability to spot out good opportunities, your ability to garden, your ability to get things to grow in your life. What was that? Oh, this one. Like you have the universe like backing you up here. The universe is on your side. Yeah, there's like a way of approaching situation that you've outgrown, like the snake, sheds its skin. Let's see, Taurus. Yeah, like if you look, there's the luck. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Taurus. Yeah, it's saying don't sacrifice your morals for money. It's like there's something better. Again, this goes to like don't limit yourself out of fear that there might not be anything better for you just because you cannot see it at the moment. They're saying, yeah, no, don't lie about situation. Don't lie to self. There is something better. So say no to toxic connections, tainted offers, any influences around you that are harmful. It's like you might be frustrated by slow results, but any pace is a good pace. Patience and perseverance, because you can't rush progress here. And be mindful of like how you're speaking to yourself too. Like don't tell yourself lies like you can't do it or you're not enough, you know, because those are lies. It's not true. It's not true at all. So like just be mindful of how you're speaking to yourself. Again, that's part of this toxicity that you are to say no to. You are very supported, Taurus. You have, although you're skilled and know how to play the game, right? Getting ahead still requires a bit of luck. And what did we see? Right? The final outcome depends on your abilities, your luck, and the skills and luck of your opponents. Like they're playing like poker here. And with this overburden, it says you can't do it all, and trying to do so may result in failure or cause you to miss important details. It's important to recognize your limitations and focus on reducing your workload at this time. Yeah, so don't take on don't overcomplicate like I've done, you know, which just really isn't that bad. But like, don't take on more than is necessary. It's like focus on that 80-20 rule, where 20% of the effort yields 80% of the results. Because you do have skills, and you know how to overcome situation. Oh, I forgot these cards here. I think it's about having like strong boundaries and going after like your true heart's desire. Because again, what you're growing is going to take time. I think that's why they're saying simplify, like don't overburden yourself here. And know you have the freedom to create. You have the freedom to build your life, Taurus, as you see fit. Because like you're the master, the creator of your life here. Again, yeah. Yeah, it's like they're saying, you know, hey, it's time to move on, to give yourself closure, freedom and release, right? There's rebirth, and it's like make choices that are in alignment with the future that you wish to build. And they're saying main character, they're saying step into your power, Taurus. Be seen and heard. You shape the narrative, and you can't hide here. Mm-hmm. I hope that makes sense to you, Taurus, and I hope that gave you some guidance, some insight, advice for your situation. Let me know down below how that resonates, and if there's any like readings like you would like to see more of in the future. All right, so let's move on to Gemini. Let's do 25 for Gemini. All right, Gemini. Guidance, insight, advice for Gemini's situation. Hard work ahead. Love. Yeah, some of you, it's like, if this can be talking about career, art, like love. And creating stable foundation when it comes to either something you love, whether it's career or this could be like an actual connection. To make something stable, to make it secure here in your life. So let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is definitely about some sort of commitment or partnership that you're wanting to last in your life here. Because it's like that's why you're really focused on creating a strong foundation because you want something in your life to last because it means a lot to you here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Some of you, some of you are really trying to improve your financial situation or like your energy levels because again, like your time is money, your energy is money. Some of you are like learning, maybe some of you are in school or you're gathering information here, searching for knowledge. Yeah, so I think it's about finding like an efficient way of doing something so that you don't burn out because it says burnout is knocking on your door here. So I think it's saying like to build that solid foundation, one that lasts. You also have to incorporate like rest. You have to incorporate like putting yourself first to get your energy levels up to par so that you can sustain this leadership position in your life, you know? Because they're saying you're not built to shrink down to less, but to blossom into more, bloom and spark with no holding back. You may get engaged or fully dedicate yourself to something that will be long lasting. With this savings, this could be like your time, your energy. This can also be like reassessing your financial priorities, like taken literally. Now is not the time to take big risks, like a big financial risk, but be wise with your spending habits and set aside funds for unexpected situations and also how you're spending your time, your energy, your resources. You do have reunion here, gathering, reconciliation, meets. One or more people from your past are entering your life. These are souls with whom are coming back to aid in learning. Interesting. Spark a necessary change or partake in deep moments of joy. Hmm. I feel like you're learning how to bloom and blossom with no holding back. It's like you're learning this also this balance with your time, your energy. Because again, it's like you're wanting to build a foundation, something that will last, stand the test of time in your life. Again, with this no savings, limited resources, again, it's not saying reassess your financial priorities. Let's see what we get for career. Hope this is helpful. Hope you guys find this helpful, at least. Mm-hmm. They're saying with these goals, it's like don't let the world lead you. Take the steering wheel and take control of your life. So again, to be able to sustain you taking that leadership position in your life, you have to maintain your energy levels, focus on self-love, self-care, make sure you're eating well, you're taking good care of yourself so that you can maintain this success that is bound to happen, Gemini. Maybe you write down your goals and aspirations and focus on creating and managing a budget. So that comes through very clearly for Gemini. This card here, again, it says, basically this is just saying, make sure that when you're setting your goals, that you're being true to self, you know, to your morals, your values. Don't make big financial risk here. Mm-hmm. Divine gifts, look. You're starting to feel more confident in exploring new things and venturing into the unknown. Very nice. Because it's like you're creating these goals, these plans, you're figuring out what it is that you truly want. And then it's just figuring out how to get there. But you want to make sure the foundation is solid. So it's like focusing on that foundation first, like the structure in which you build it, like the routine. This emerging courage will help you discover new talents that have been lying dormant within you. Ooh, yeah, see? Yeah, you got something within you here. There's a situation in professional life where legal matters come into play. Again, it's like the balance, you know, what feels right to you, what sits right in your morals and your integrity. Everything should work out in your favor as long as you've been truthful, honest, and fair with your dealings. And let's pull on. Mm-hmm. Some of you are like making changes in your career. Yeah, this confidence here, it's like you're sidestepping emotional hits or conflicts, you know? So that it doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect your confidence in any way. Again, that's part of that stable foundation that you're being guided to build, right? Because you're not built to shrink down to less, but to blossom into more. It's like this flower is starting to grow out of the ground here. And as you're dodging, it's like someone's trying to stomp the flower. There's like this protective shield that comes around it. Because of your philosophies in life you're living by, your belief in self, and the stable foundation, right, that you're working on. Some of you are wanting new paths, you know, going after it. Some of you are like landing something better here. Very nice for a Gemini. right, moving on to Cancer. $36. Let's do 36.20. Hi, Cancer. My fellow Cancers. I'm a Cancerian myself, so welcome. Let's see. Let's guidance insight. Cancer. You are on the road to success, Cancer. Getting together with friends. It's like you have support here, Cancer. Yeah, you are on the road, and you are finding the way up the mountain here. Maybe you feel pulled in one direction, and then you learn what you need to learn there. Then you're pulled in another direction, you learn what you need to learn there. It's like you're finding a way up the mountain and gathering skills and along the way there. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, Gemini got that. Oh, look at all these rainbow. It's like I feel like you're like healing your chakra system. It's like you're healing your chakras, you know? This is like the rainbow body, It's like you're removing fear, doubt. This is your guidance to remove that fear, doubt. Because you're not built to shrink down to less, but to bloom and blossom into more. Bloom and sparkle, no holding back. And you see how this is like parting these clouds here, where you're seeing this rainbow. And rainbows are like that promise. It's like of good things to come. Because there's a major life change that's going to bring great blessings. Prepare for the unexpected. This is a magical moment. It really is. Look at all this like rainbow colors here. The letter B could be significant for some, blooming blessings. But there's blooming blessings in your life, Cancer. Mm-hmm. It's worth fixing. Yeah, I'm getting like, don't give up on yourself, Cancer. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't let your dreams just be dreams, man. Yeah, because it's salvageable. So it's worth fixing. It can be easy to walk away and avoid conflict because staying takes hard work, right? The mountain road. But you have to put in the effort to fix the problems at hand. And then you have the bride here. Anticipate signing a new contract or forming a new partnership. This partnership may possibly be in the realm of matchmaking, not necessarily, but if it does involve a romantic relationship, a wedding could be on the horizon, okay? Yeah. It's like you're finding like a perfect match here. It involves like a major life change where it's like you're shining more of your light, inner light. So, for example, if you've been kind of dimming your light to make other people feel comfortable or to like blend in, if you're looking for love, right, this partner's not going to see you, because you're not presenting as yourself. And so I feel like the more you do that, there's that major life change as you're like working on yourself. You're like removing the rust. You're like putting your original parts back on, because it's like the projections and stuff of other people trying to, shape you the way that they're projecting onto you. And it's like, no, you're like improving yourself. You're re um, getting yourself back to your original state. So again, that's about that chakra healing here, to the original blueprint. You're welcome, Co-Wonder. What is your sun sign here? Let's see. Yeah, and it's like if you're wanting to build up that confidence, Cancer, you're like getting around people that are friends, that you trust, even family, and like working on like expressing more of like your authenticity in that way, like in a safe environment. Um, yeah, okay, let's see. Mm-hmm. This thorns, it reminds me is like maybe some of you, have been the martyr, like over sacrificed and, projected upon. But I feel like you're like improving your self-image. It's like you're focusing on what you can change, right? I think it's about being, again, being authentic to self. Don't feel like you have to change yourself in order to be accepted or to fit in. Because, for example, if you're looking for friends or if you're looking like true friends and like, your people, your person, um, your authenticity, your authentic nature is what is going to attract them, where they can see you, they can find you. Yeah, they're saying don't give up, Cancer. Let's see. Oh, it did, Karen? Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. It makes me feel good. I'm glad it was like, did you find it helpful? Like, my main goal is for this to at least be helpful. Thank you for giving me that feedback. Appreciate it. Mm. The universe is asking you to trust your needs will be met. I think there is a spiritual reason why you're experiencing this cycle. This is a good time to connect with your spirit guides. Yeah, do some healing, some cleansing of the energy. You can do that through breath work, through visualization. Like you can visualize, like, for example, going within and you see how this rainbow is like parting. It's almost like this rainbow is like parting the clouds. This light is like pushing the clouds out of the way to allow for like the rainbow body, your true essence, to come through. You can do a visualization where you visualize like your root chakra. You focus on like the center point and you see like you can be the color of the chakra, like a red light glowing in the center, and then like expanding and pushing out all that heavy energy, all that energy that is not yours, other people's energy, stagnant energy, until like the red vibrant energy of your true chakra is shining. And like do that on each chakra, like moving up. Mm-hmm. Some of you are wanting to like enter the world of business in some way, or it's like you're getting more organized. They're saying you got this. Saying elevate your awareness and think bigger if you want different results. Yeah, because you may have been like kind of like hiding or like dimming your light. No, they're saying like shine, like think bigger, and like develop some sort of fundamental like foundational plan. Let's see what this is. Yeah, the universe is saying to trust here. Because if you're experiencing like unforeseen delays, like in career, business, finance, they're saying delays occur for any number of reasons, some good, some bad, and some might even be blessings in disguise. Interesting, right? Calmly assess the reason for the delay and explore possible solutions. Again, she has this umbrella, like you're protected here. And then you can be moving in these new beginnings. You're at a promising new beginning. Great effort has been invested in this venture that has transformed into something new. In this new chapter, you will also connect with new people. Yeah. So let's get you placed some two of these here. Yeah, and this could be like, the partnerships, maybe like support here, friends. Look at that. Look at all that. It's like you're healing your heart chakra as well, Cancer. Like you're healing the whole chakra system, especially if you start working on that visualization, that exercise, But yeah, you're on to the next level, Cancer. There's endings and new beginnings. It's a culmination of knowledge, like what we were talking about, you're gaining on this like winding road up the mountain. You're undercover gem, Cancer, and they're saying like you're someone whose worth may have been hidden even from yourselves. But I feel like you're uncovering it, right? You're removing like projections, fears, doubts, insecurities. Yeah, to show like the truth of who you are. And you're finding the gem in the darkness. It's like, again, with these unforeseen delays, it's like you're assessing the reason for the delay and you're finding solution. You're finding the gem, maybe something that wasn't working, but then you're also seeing something that was, and so it's like you're fixing the situation. That's what I have for Cancer. Cancer. Blooming blessings for Cancer. Okay, before we move on to Leo, I'm going to go grab something to drink, guys, and I will be right back. All right. Moving on to Leo. Leo. Leo is at 51. Let's do 51:15 for Leo. All right, Leo. Let's get you some guidance inside advice for your situation, Leo. Let's see. So we're going to be pulling multiple cards from like different decks here. You're going to be utilizing different decks. It seems to be working pretty well. So let's see, Leo. Guidance insight for Leo's situation. Pay attention to your finances. Some of you are like working on your finances. Unsuccessful outcome to problem. Okay. Yeah, so some of you are having like challenges when it comes to like finances, time, energy, resources, because all of that's money as well. We're going to look, Leo. Let's see. Leo. Start this music over again. Right, Leo. Yeah, you're in a winter period. Oh, but look at the fire coming to melt the ice. The fire is your passion, Leo. You do rule the heart there. What you desire will manifest in the winter months, also a time of solitude, survival, and quiet reflection. There's untapped potential, and it's time to take action on your passion and make magic happen. Yeah, the answer is going to come within you, Leo. Like if you've been feeling frozen, like stagnant here, unsure of like, it's kind of like Eight of Swords energy. It's like there's a shift in perspective that's needed, and it's about you tapping into your inner fire. Sometimes when we feel so restricted and we feel like there's no solution, it's like the pressure's onto you from the universe, because the universe is like, go within. It's like the universe is like putting the pressure on you from the outside until you have nowhere else to go but inside, within. And I think that's what's happening, Leo. And so when you're going within, it's like you're going to ignite like maybe strengths you didn't know you had, passion you didn't know was there, a fire, this kind of like reconnecting with this like zest for life. Leo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, that's the Eight of Swords I was getting, right? But it's like, you have like wings. It's like you have some sort of natural gift, passion, something that lights you up, that gives you a sense of delight, right? Like the bird with the flying, you know? I couldn't imagine being able to fly. Like the freedom, like that must bring. Just let go of dependencies that hinder your ability to live your best life. Now, sometimes we get addicted to the comfort of the cage, right? But they're saying don't limit yourself out of fear that there might not be anything better for you or no other option, right? Just because you cannot see it at the moment. Here we go. Performer chameleon concealment. Wearing a mask or taking on roles to fit in makes it impossible to manifest your true desires, right? Create a life that feels good on the inside, not just when it looks good on the outside. So it's like the universe is like trying to get you to go within to connect to like your true heart's desire, your true desires, to ignite this like fire, this passion, to melt the ice. Let's see. It's like you're a bird, you know? You're a bird, you're meant to fly. So maybe you've been trying to swim as if you were a fish, but that's not Leo, right? That's not your true heart's desire. The bird's true heart's desire is to soar the skies, is to fly. So that could be why you've been feeling like you haven't been able to find solution to problem, right? Because maybe you've been approaching it not in alignment with what it is you truly want to do. So, and because of that, you don't have that fire, that passion to melt the ice, you know, but the bird needs to fly. That's the missing puzzle piece, Leo. Oh, I don't know why I feel like tearing up. Ah, I don't know why I'm tearing up for you, Leo, but it's like that's the missing puzzle piece, you know? And it's like you're on these like stepping stones, and it's like take one step at a time. Don't rush the journey, gradually build upon your success, because this is the start of something bigger. Mm-hmm. It's interesting that we were talking about how the fish swimming in the water, but then it's like the bird trying to swim in the water, but that's not what gives the bird true freedom and happiness. It's the sky. And then we have don't rush the journey, right? Where it's like the stones are on top of the water. So it's like you're learning how to get out of the water and start to move forward, like to run, and then the bird will fly. The bird will soar. You know? But yeah, it's like you're finding that missing puzzle piece. Like you're finding that kind of leeway. I don't know how to explain that, Leo. I know you know what I'm saying, though. Ooh, some of you are being guided to really utilize your voice. Get your message heard, get noticed. You have much to share with the world. Consider careers in radio, public relations, or anything in communication. The only thing holding you back is your inability to speak your truth or live your truth, you know? And you have this growing up card. This is about you like taking charge of your life. Because a lot of this, like this kind of coping, like learning how to cope in situations that you don't really light you up. It's like something learned from childhood, you know, because like a child like has to learn how to survive in that environment because they can't survive, on their own out in the wild, right? So it's kind of like this learned kind of behavior that you're going to be melting, because it's like you're an adult now and you have all the talent, skills, and abilities. You have the wings to fly. And I feel like you're finding that missing puzzle piece where you're like, yeah, that's why I'm I'm like not finding solution to problem here, because like I'm meant to fly. I'm meant to soar the sky. That makes sense, Leo. Like sometimes we can try to make an uncomfortable situation comfortable. But again, it's saying like, don't limit yourself out of fear that there might not be anything better for you just because you cannot see it at the moment, right? So I feel like you're going to be finding the missing puzzle piece, finding the rocks to put across the water. So then no more swimming, right? Then you're like learning how to walk across the water, run, and then Leo will soar here. This pot, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it, Leo. Generous offer. Abundance. Expect to be offered a new opportunity or receive the support that will bring a much needed change. Maybe the stones on the water, right? When this moment comes, you are encouraged to embrace it and say yes. Interview process. Whether you're job hunting, wanting to hire new team members, are gathering information to assess if something is the right fit, right? Because it's like you're going within now. You're like melting the ice of like other people's expectations and like trying to adapt. And it's like freezing your inner light, that passion, that fire within you is going to melt that and it's going to burn beyond it, It says take the time to carefully consider all the details. And it's almost like with this kind of inner child and the interview process, maybe you're like really like connecting with the inner child, and you're like, okay, what do you want? Like almost like interviewing the inner child, like what did you really want to do, or what lit you up when you were young? Like for example, like for me, like I used to play teacher. I used to play teacher when I was a kid, and something else I used to do. I used to like try to like. I was very imaginative, and I was very like spiritual as a child. So yeah, it's like kind of connecting and asking like, hey, what did you like? Like, what lit you up? Before like when you felt, before you felt, like you had to conform to society, or like asking the child like what was something that you wanted to do as a child that maybe you didn't have the money to do or the support to do. What was that? Like, I'm getting that. Because it's almost like it's like now, like being an adult, you have the ability to like reparent yourself, to really like nurture others of you. It's like this can be you receiving a new opportunity. Maybe to speak your truth, to be live your truth, to be your truth. Yeah, it's almost I am getting like this is like inner child, Leo. And it's like this is like you as an adult, like, okay, have gathered these skills. I have more knowledge, more wisdom, autonomy, like sovereignty, now. And it's like offering that to an inner child and be like, hey, what do you want now? It's like now we can fly, we can make our own choices, What do you want? What did you want to do? I'm getting that, Leo. And maybe that what your inner child wanted to do, maybe that's the stepping stone. And then it's like you're gonna get on track and like find the skies. That was a nice reading, Leo. I hope that was helpful to you. All right. Let me know in the comment section or how that resonated for you, Leo. And let me know like any other type of readings you would like to see more of. And we'll move on to Virgo here. Let's see, we got 10740. All right, Virgo, let's see. Insight advice or Virgo situation. So we're going to use we're going to pull from different decks here. We're going to utilize multiple decks. It seems to be working really well. So we're going to continue, Virgo, and let's see. Guidance insight advice for Virgo situation. Stepping into new experiences. Okay, Virgo. Danger, especially in money matters. So some of you, I do see your situation here. It's I feel like what these cards have been representing. It's like you're stepping into new experiences, new beginnings in your life. Getting stronger and you're facing fears. And maybe you're taking some sort of calculated risk here. Because there's something that's going to take time to grow. So it's kind of like the Page of Pentacle energy. It's like financial success is assured, though it won't be immediate results. It's going to take time. So, for example, some of you may be stepping into experiences of going to school, right? Maybe that takes some time away from other issues. Maybe you had a part-time job, or maybe had, full-time job, part-time job, and it's you're letting go of the part-time job to focus on school, replacing it with school. Or there is this fear of some sort of financial situation. If you step into some sort of new experience, but I think it's just going to take some time. Virgo, let's see what this says. See where this goes. If this resonates here. I think some of you are also facing some sort of fear, Virgo. It's you're facing some sort of fear here. Fear of the unknown. With the bear. Let's see. Virgo. Yeah, again, you got the hobbies here. Some of you may be wanting to turn some sort of hobby into a side hustle. But Let's see here. Yeah, don't stop now, Virgo. They're saying keep going. Yeah, don't stop now. It's like you're stepping there. Don't stop now. Keep going. Your persistence will pay off. You're almost there. Commit to your dreams. Endurance, Virgo. They're saying things look a bit foggy, right? The truth is being distorted. So maybe something that looks like a scary bear is actually just like a shadow, you know? Proceed with caution until the fog lifts, right? So it's like just move forward like cautiously until you start feeling stronger, more confident, more comfortable, because like you started something here, this new beginning. And like you will become stronger here. Is she lifting weights? I can't tell what she's doing. Hunter, yeah, look. The leg and the bear, like you're getting stronger, and then it's like where it's like the hunted becoming the hunter. Oh, interesting. Yes, you can make your future whatever you want it to be starting right now. It's up to you how you want to paint it. Don't let enemies get a chance to attack you before you've done anything. Your greatness will show in your results, never in your talk. You are ready, Virgo, to take on a new challenge and venture into uncharted territory. Yeah, your guidance is do it. You're ready. Trust your instincts to adapt to the changing circumstances. Right? Like trust your instincts. Like if something happens, like you have the skills, the abilities from like previous experiences on how to overcome challenge. And you'll come out stronger on the other side. Yeah, that's what we were saying. And sacred key solutions unlocking. There is either a solution, right? Or an opportunity that has been unlocked, which you must grab now. What is approaching will help you move past all that low vibrational energy around you. Yeah. Fear, stagnancy, insecurities. You're going to find the sacred key. So they're saying, don't be the hunted, be the hunter. Be the hunter and proceed with caution until the fog lifts. Let's see, Virgo. Yeah, and I think what you feel like is some sort of danger. Within that is solution here, right? Opportunity. It just reminds me of like a video game or something, Virgo. You know, where it's like, you know, you defeat the the enemy or something, and then it's like you get like a gem, or you get like a map, or you get like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. This reminds me of Virgo. Let's see. And look, answers. Look, there's the key. Oh my God, look, there's the key. Right? And then there's the door there. So let's look at that, because that is significant here. It's like you're decluttering your mind, simplifying your life, sweeping away negative situations, right? Stagnant energy, fears, doubts, other people's voice, other people's energy. And it's like you're kind of just cleaning all that out. And it's going to help you get clarity, right? Problems will be resolved, closure from the past. Mystery reaches resolution. Yeah, so like you just gotta sweep away all that fog, all those fears, insecurities, anxiety. You know, if you're feeling like anxious, it's like you can't like really ground yourself and think clearly about situation, right? So with this hunter, it's like it's guiding you to step into the energy of the warrior. Or it's like there's another way to do it, like the cat, you know, where instead of like challenges like making you fearful or throwing you off balance, it's like you're training yourself to become more focused, like the warrior, alert. It's like you're kind of reprogramming how you're seeing like that emotion of anxiety or fear. So it's like seeing it as some sort of like information, right? So it's like, okay, alert now. It's like not so you don't get consumed by it, right? Does that make sense, Virgo? Because like when you're met with these like fears of these challenges, and all this fog shows up, all this anxiety, fear, all that stuff, it's like you can't see, you know, the door. You can't see the clarity, the answer. Like if you kind of retrain how you're like approaching those challenges, where it's like reprogramming, instead like when you experience like that emotion of fear, anxiety that wells up within you, transform it where, okay, this is telling me I need to be alert and focused and grounded. You know, you like counter it. And then as you sit in that grounded energy, all that will start to fade away, and it'll be like, oh, like the solution, the clarity. And you're like, you know, you'll know what to do, because it's like you'll be trusting your instincts, right? That makes sense, Virgo. Again, more about instincts. With that pig, the animals, again, it says connect with your power animal. So again, it's like interesting. So maybe some of you, like your power animal is like the bear, you know? Or even the pig, which helps to like the pig can hunt out opportunities, you know, like how it does like truffles and stuff. Yeah, but maybe it's like you're transforming fear into power. Um, but yeah, maybe some of you, like your power animal is the bear. And like connecting with that energy is going to help to maybe awaken that dormant energy that's been within you, right? Again, you're being asked to follow your instincts at this time when making decisions. And again, like if you need help, consider asking for help. Look at your situation, financial situation, from a new perspective. You still have some resources remaining. Yeah, it's like this pig's kind of stepping into this water, right, to swim. And it's like if you feel like you're kind of getting a little over your head, like don't be afraid to ask for help here. Because they're saying you do have resources. Let's see what we get here. Who's got this? I think it was Leo got this card here. Trial and error. Yeah, this period invites you to explore various career paths, roles, or approaches. By learning from both successes and failures, you can adjust your course and find what best aligns with your skills and interests. Yeah. Like you can trust your instincts. Like even if like there's some sort of perceived failure or mistake or something like that, um, it's something that you can learn from, adjust your course, and it's like the way up the mountain, and maybe like what you learned from that mistake or failure, you're going to carry it forward here, and it's going to come to use to you. So when you meet like a similar situation, you'll be like, oh, okay, well, I know how to handle that now. And with this divine gifts, you're starting to feel more confident and exploring new things and venturing into the unknown. This emerging courage will help you discover new talents that have been lying dormant within you. Again, like some of you, like, again, like if you like connecting to a power animal, it's like a very like it's a shamanic practice. And this is kind of like a shamanic card here. Um, but yeah, so like part of your guidance is Virgo is connecting with power animal and giving yourself permission to learn, you know, to learn as you go. As I say, like the path of success is what? Paved with failure. You can't, there's not one like person that you see as successful that got there by everything going right, you know? And again, like some of the best inventions and discoveries have been by accident. So, all right, Virgo. So moving on to Libra. Let me type in the chat here which sign I'm on. That might be helpful. There we go. Libra is at 125. All right, Libra. Libra, let's see. Guidance Insight Advice for Libra situation. You need to defend yourself, shield. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. And that doesn't have to be a person. It can be. It can also be like an energy. It can be a limiting belief, an environment, old fears, projections. Let's see, Libra. But I do feel like you're putting up a shield against something that's trying to come in between you and something that you want, you know? So let's see, Libra. But I think it's about Libra, it's about understanding what it is that you're coming against here truly. Because the shield, right, isn't going to defend against like a wedge. I mean, I guess it can, you know, but as I was getting intuitively, it's like really like understand what this wedge truly is. Like what it is that's truly coming in between like you and something that you want here. And I think with the shield, you know, one, how to defend yourself, Libra, is to understand that your inner world is a reflection of your outer world, right? So again, like really understanding what the enemy truly is in the situation, looking within, right? And seeing like how like what's within there, something you can a talent, a confidence, um a shadow that maybe you've buried, you know, like your confidence, your assertiveness, your self-belief, your um competitiveness that can be in the shadow, but it can be raised to a higher vibration where it's like healthy, you know. um to truly like resolve the issue, right? And not just put band-aids on it, you know. Let's see. Someone will enter your life to help you and has the potential to become someone significant in your life. Like you are going to be receiving support, and they're saying, yeah, see, say no. Say no to toxic connections, tainted offers, and any influences around you or within you that are harmful. This can be like um, believing like projections that maybe projected on you, people, things that people have said, like, oh, you can't accomplish this. You know, you don't, you know, you can't have what it is that you want. You know what I mean? And it's like addressing that, healing the real root issue, right? Within you. It's everything that starts within you, Libra. I'm getting this very strongly for you, Libra. Because something may appear on the outside to be causing some sort of wedge, right? But it's like a limiting belief that is allowing it to like create such challenge, you know what I mean? Where you feel like a victim in some way. Are you like giving your power to away to something outside of yourself? And this can be like entirely subconscious, you know? So let's see, Libra. Let's see. But someone is going to be entering your life, Libra, who has the potential to become someone significant to help you here. Maybe they are guiding you on how to like say no to things here. Ooh, we got the gold coin. I love it. I love the gold coin. Prosperity and success, Libra. Look, it's just like a message directly from your spirit guides, directly from source. It's like we, the support, like we are here to bring you healing energy, to help you overcome any barriers from the past, right? When we're talking about this wedge here. that might be hindering your ability to openly receive abundance and prosperity in the present, right? And you have boredom, frustration, tedium. The restlessness or emptiness you may be experiencing is not a sign of something being wrong in your life, but rather a gentle reminder that there is more of you waiting to be expressed, right? So it's like, how are you seeing the situation? It's almost like approaching, it's like your guidance is like to approach challenges as like, see it in the way of a teacher, because that helps kind of like get the ego out of it. Um, and like keeps your emotions balanced where you're not labeling something as good or bad, where then you're getting consumed by emotion and then it's like you're on this ride on however that situation decides to shift and change. Again, that's like giving your power away to something outside of you because it has the power to shift your energy. But if you see situations as teachers, like the energy of boredom, right? And it's like, okay, well, what is this like showing me? And, like, not saying, like, something is wrong, "Oh, this is good, this is bad," but it's like, "Okay, so what is this showing me? Why am I feeling frustrated or bored?" It's like, "Okay, well, that it means, like, there's another way. It means there's another way." So is it really a wedge, you know? Like, is it I think it's like, yeah, so we are here to bring you healing energy, help you overcome any barriers from the past. Yeah, okay, let's see. Yeah. Libra. You have dreams, Libra. The alien there. Look, you have dreams, Libra. There's things that you dream for yourself to have. And this is about reaching for those dreams because they're calling you. And again, like you wouldn't have them if they weren't meant for you. But maybe you feel like, again, like a bit alienated or feel like you don't fit in or it's a new experience. Or you feel like you can't, there's some sort of wedge here, limiting belief or something that makes you feel like you can't openly receive the abundance and prosperity that in the present here. I'm getting like maybe when you're like feeling like this frustration, this kind of boredom, wanting more out of life. Allow yourself to dream. It's like reminding yourself, like, hey, I am the creator of my life. I'm the painter, right? I'm the dreamer. Okay, what do I want to create here? Ooh, Libra. One, do you have independent and windfall? All right, so if you're not self-employed, it may be time to have that entrepreneur mindset, right? Again, this dream, you know, that's yours. Consider investing and committing yourself to your own business. Your financial freedom will come from being able to stand alone. You can do it. Yeah. I mean, as long as, like, you know, I feel like you have the support of the universe here. Because again, it's like here. We are here to bring healing energy, right? You got the gold coin. Like they're bringing you gold coin here. Like the gift from the divine. From your ancestors, you know? And if no one else believes in you, Libra, if no one else is like supporting you, as long as you don't give up on yourself, as long as you support yourself, overcome those limiting beliefs, keep that fire within you burning, you got success here, Libra. You're about to receive a windfall of money or pay raise. This is a good time to treat yourself. Money's going to be moving in a more positive cycle here. Abundance mindset, I'm telling you. Yeah. Shift your focus to abundance. Believe there is enough wealth and success for everyone. Focus on what's going right. And reframe your thinking. Yeah, right? To move away from a lack mentality. You have this inauspicious time. Now is not the ideal moment to make significant decisions, investments, or start new ventures. Fortune may not be in your favor right now, and actions taken could lead to unhappy outcomes. I think this is about shifting the mindset. Like you have to shift the mindset, Libra. And it takes time. Like with the affirmations, you know, you really have to feel it as well. Like, I am abundant. I am successful. I am proud of who I am and excited about who I am becoming. I trust myself to always guide me correctly. I am open to receive abundance and prosperity in the present. It's like you feel it, and eventually it's going to become like a part of your being. It's going to like become a part of your nature. But it just takes time to reprogram, you know? And you see how this person is like, they have their back towards this energy. So it says focus, right? See what they're looking at? The dreams and the alien, right? Focus on what's going right and reframe your thinking. Because then it's like you take the power away from whatever this limiting belief, whatever this is here. Eventually, it will just fall away. I hope that was helpful, Libra. Please let me know down below if you found that helpful. And any other like type of readings like you would like to see more of. Love, career, finance, general, guidance. You know, whatever. Okay. Okay, moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio is at 1:41:15. Okay. Hi, Scorpio. Guidance Insight Advice for Scorpio. Scorpio situation. Hard work ahead. Yeah, that came up for, I can't remember who that was. Great personal sorrow. Maybe there could be a little bit of resistance, Scorpio, for like, because it's like, something's going to take work to like really stabilize, and maybe you're just like, like, how am I going to do this? It's like, I know it's going to take a lot of work. And I think, again, it's like, be mindful of what it is you're focusing on, Scorpio. If you focus on the resistance, like overcomplicating, like sometimes it's like we can like focus on all the details, and it's like something simple all of a sudden becomes way more complicated than it has to be. Like, oh, I'm just gonna get in the shower, then it's like, oh wait, then I gotta like take my clothes off, I gotta turn the shower on, I gotta like get everything ready, get my clothes ready, and I gotta get in the shower, and then I gotta wash my hair, and you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, it sounds like, oh man, that sounds like a lot of work. But it's like, if you focus on, instead of that part, but focus on, oh man, that water is gonna feel so good. I'm gonna feel so good when I get out. I'm gonna feel like a brand new person. It really makes a huge difference. It's like focusing on the benefit, it really does help. Let's see. Oh, I got the wrong ones. I'm gonna use these first. Scorpio. All right. Yeah, positive energy is flowing around you and within you. Stay optimistic, right? There's a lot of good coming your way. Yeah. Communication. There's a message from the heart trying to be expressed. Be mindful of what you say. Yeah, and use discernment. Yeah, it's like, be mindful of like what you're communicating, not only to others but to yourself, and use discernment. Because there's a lot of positive energy that's flowing around you and within you. They're saying, stay optimistic. Like, don't get overwhelmed, or like focusing on, what could go wrong, or possible pessimisms, or maybe you're like kind of frustrated with slow results or something, Scorpio, and it's like, no, because you're moving anyway. It's like, you're going to get there anyway. So they're saying, like, get there. Feeling good. Like, you don't have to be dragged there kicking and screaming. Let's see, Scorpio. Scorpio. Now, some of you, it's about some sort of contract or partnership, right? Again, it could be work. It could be like a connection. Says, when you're unsure of what steps to take, pause to gather your thoughts, right? And admit that you may not have a clear plan of action at the moment. You'll know what to do when the timing is right. Because it's like there's some little bit of confusion, right? And you feel like, oh, it's got a difficult decision. But again, they're saying like stay optimistic. There's a lot of positive energy flowing around you and within you. Kind of keep that motivation. Focus on the sun, like the sunflower. Focus on the benefit. It says a destined and divine bond is blossoming, brimming with love, rather as a partner or in romantic love. This profound connection will be like a magnet force drawing you closer to another soul. It's interesting because there's like the sun, right? And it's almost like, these people are kind of like on the path of the sun, like following the sun, right? Following what makes them happy, what gives them bliss, and then they find each other. This is like finding someone who's like in alignment because you're becoming more in alignment. Somebody that's going to be like, again, like maybe business contracts, clients maybe. Yeah, if you don't know what decision to make, follow the sun. When you get lost, follow the sun. Follow your joy, your happiness, your bliss. It'll help you get back in alignment. It's kind of like being lost, and it's like finding your sense of direction by the sun, This makes so much sense to me. Yeah, you're healing. Shedding an old skin like a snake. Yeah, it's like I think you've been feeling like you're dealing, with new experiences that you're having a hard time kind of fitting in. It's like I think there's like something you've outgrown, something that needs to be shed here for healing. Let's see. There's a change. Scorpio is also saying like something new you've been working on will be very profitable. And maybe some of you are considering like creating a new source of income, but they're saying if you have a money making idea, do it. Because there's a change for the better coming your way, embrace it. It's going to create change for the better. Just because you don't see any movement, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. Sometimes to see the change, you must be the change. Let's see, Scorpio. Yeah, it's so interesting. This same thing came out for Libra, but it was like the reversed side, you know? So this says now is not the ideal moment to make significant decisions, investments, or start new ventures. Fortune may not be in your favor right now, and actions taken could lead to unhappy outcomes. But that right here is because of mindset. It says shift your focus to abundance. Believe there is enough wealth and success for everyone. Focus on what's going right and reframe your thinking to move away from lack mentality. They're saying like that way you don't take action from a lacked mentality mindset and like attract more evidence, right, of such thing, because like attracts like, and it's like what you're going to be like training your mind to notice, you know, because like, you know, we can do that. Like we could have a lot of things going right in our life, but like that one thing, like we always notice it doesn't go right. That's the one thing we focus on, the one thing we see. And it's like it's just it keeps you stuck, right, in a perpetual cycle. So it's like shift your focus, right? Believe there is enough wealth and success for everyone. Focus on what's going right, right? And reframe your thinking, because that's what we're talking about. Like focus on the benefit. Because they're saying positive energy is flowing around you and within you. Stay optimistic. There's a lot of good coming your way. Music going. Yeah, because sometimes to see the change, you must be the change. Yeah, that's what I got for you, Scorpio. I hope like these are helpful. Let me know, Scorpio, if this is like we found this helpful to you. If like what types of readings you would like to see more of, you know, like love, money, career, generals, good things coming towards you. You know, any ideas you may have. Yeah, I do have donations open after the All Signs. Like if anyone wants to donate, I do have those open after All Signs. If anyone's interested. Moving on to Sagittarius. Let's see. Sagittarius is at 154. 235. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, this is some guidance insight advice on situation here that you are dealing with. I'm taking it, Sag. It's just kind of like, just the way it flew out of there. It's kind of weird. So we're going to take it. Everyone else got 2, but Sag gets 3. So let's see, Sag. Don't look far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Time to get out of the situation. Get back to the basics. Huh. I feel like your situation, it's like what I'm kind of getting intuitively here, Sag, is like you're trying to like ground yourself. Like maybe you've been like dreaming, or just kind of like like things have been unsettled, or it's just been like kind of like the wheels just spinning, you know. I feel like you're like, no, I have to get out of that type of situation and just get back to the basics. I have to like ground myself. I have to take some action here. You know, I have to yeah, it's kind of getting there, Sag. Let's see, Sag. Like basically, Sag, it looks like you're trying to navigate distractions, is what I'm getting. And removing yourself from like situations, yeah, that are just distractions. Let's see. Vegetarian. Let's see. Where this goes, Sag. Oh, you're getting angelic. Oh, you got good luck. Oh, Sag. Yeah, you have angels who are near, ready to assist you in your growth and accomplishing your divine life purpose. Luck is on your side. They're saying everything you touch will turn into gold and masterpieces. Ooh, Sag. Okay. Yeah, I think it's about you just kind of like, you know, getting back to the basics. Is what this is saying, Sag. Let's see. And this like distant friend, like dog far away, like that could be like the angelic help to you as well, or maybe somebody may be getting like some advice or just some like helpful energy here. Let's see. Ooh, celestial assistance. Wow, Sag. You got angels like or like divine assistance here all over your reading. You're very supported. There's fated events here, Sag. It's like there's something that is destined to be yours and yours alone. Trust in the power of divine forces to gently guide you towards where you should be. Stick with it and see where it takes you. It's going to take some ingenuity. But it's saying, like, it might require multiple trial and error attempts, right? Before your desired creation materializes. During this process, significant level of ingenuity is needed, moving beyond mere logic and reason. Let's see. Passion. Yeah, some of you, this is like, this can be about like love, but I'm feeling like, I mean, it can be, but I'm kind of feeling like you have like these, like, I guess you could say lustful desires, these yearnings, you know, for passion in life, something that's calling you, you know, something that you love that's in alignment. Others of you, this can be about love, you know. I am getting something there. Like, so again, some of you are like trying to navigate, you know, certain distractions because you have like a vision here. that you need to like put an effort towards. Yeah, let's see. It's all signs. I'm on Sagittarius. I do have donations open like after the all signs if anyone wants to donate. Let's see. Yeah, again, I was wondering if this card is going to come out. It says you're paying too much attention to your love life and ignoring your career. Some of you, yeah, that could be that energy there. Was getting that. This is also about like you like being able to earn money doing something that you love, like a dream job again. You know, they're saying your emotions are affecting your finances. So I feel like you're kind of getting back to the basics, kind of grounding yourself. And with the Gaia, this always reminds me of like standing out, like in career, like standing out with what it is that you feel like is like accomplishing your divine life purpose, because you do have good luck. Luck is on your side, I think, because it is a part of your divine life purpose. That's why you have all this celestial assistance and divine support. It says the universe is working with you. Believe in its subtle magnetism to guide you. Let's see. Communication. There could be something significant you wish to express, right? Or perhaps someone else has an important message they want to share with you. Communication is likely to be important at this time. Kind of reminds me of was that Sag? That there is. It's interesting. Let's see. Although you're skilled and know how to play the game, getting ahead still requires a bit of luck. And bam, there you got it, Sag. The final outcome depends on your abilities, your luck, and the skills and luck of your opponents. I do feel like you're going to be standing out here, Sag. And like communicating from your heart, using discernment, it's going to be very important. I hope that's helpful. Sag, please let me know down below if you found that reading helpful, if it resonated, if it, yeah, most importantly, if it was helpful. That's my main goal, is for it to at least be somewhat helpful to you. And now we're moving on to Capricorn. 2 of 5 for Capricorn. Let me type into the chat, Cap. Let's see. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Let's get some guidance, insight advice for your situation. Yeah, Aquarius is next. So let's see. Guidance, insight advice for the Capricorn situation. Let's see. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. But you are protected, Capricorn. You're slowly but surely getting ahead. Yeah, Capricorn, you always reach the top of the mountain. But you could be kind of like maybe frustrated with slow results, Capricorn, or you are protected. You know, the tortoise has its shell, and you also have a lot of wisdom here to assist you. So I do feel like you are getting ahead slowly but surely. No need to rush. Um, and I feel like as you move forward and have these like small wins and celebrate those small wins and successes, it's going to build your confidence and kind of dissipate this like depression, anxiety, worry, you know? Because even if you are Capricorn dealing with someone who may be like trying to cause disruption or something like that, they can't touch you. It's like you're very protected. So let's see, Capricorn. Or if you feel like there's this anxiety, like you're going to lose something, like if it doesn't happen quickly or something like that, it's like, but I think, you know, a lot of times, like good things, they take time to grow. And it's the longer this is like true for many situations, circumstances, like the longer something takes to develop and grow, the longer it's going to be sustained and last. Um, the more significant the chance of it lasting. Because again, you're building that solid foundation, you know, you're gaining wisdom along the way. And then it's going to be like before you know it, you know, you're growing the strong roots. Kind of like bamboo. The bamboo spends like a lot of time growing its root system deep into the ground. So on the surface, it looks like nothing's happening. But it's growing this big, extensive like root system. And once that's completed, it grows like up to 90 feet in a year. It's like all of a sudden, bam. It's like quick results, but it's like because it built that strong foundation, that intricate root system. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Are you Capricorn? Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. Capricorn always reaches the mountain. You know, and Capricorn, they learn a lot from like other people. So again, like learning from other people who maybe have achieved what it is that you're wanting, and like learning from their successes, their failures saves you a lot of time. Like, okay, they did that. That didn't end well, so I'm not going to do that, but I might incorporate that because that gave them like a good success. And then like reviewing your on your own journey, like what worked and what didn't work. It's like, and then it's like that's the root system being built, you know? And then all of a sudden, like when you get like the right plan, it's like going to go quick. I like the image of like Capricorn, you know, kind of at the bottom of the mountain and just sitting there watching and other people going ahead and climbing the mountain and they're just kind of watching. And then when those people reach the top, it's Capricorn that like lowers its his staff, you know, to help them up the mountain because the whole time Capricorn was there and they were climbing, they were learning from other people. And they were like they found the best way up the mountain. And so they got there before the other people did. So I love that. I love that image of Capricorn because it's like it's so true. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's like reclaim your curiosity, have fun, and don't take life too seriously. Again, like this is very important. Give attention to situations that keep repeating themselves. There's a lesson that you're resisting to learn. So then it's like being curious about the situation because, like, once you learn that lesson, and like it will stop repeating itself, and then you'll gain more forward movement. That's that root, like going deeper, you know? Um, yeah. Yeah, and have fun, like be curious and don't take life so seriously, you know? Let's see. Let's see. There's the hunter, I'm telling you, yeah. The hunted becomes the hunter. Ambition and survival. You're ready to take on a new challenge and venture into uncharted territory. Trust your instincts to adapt to the changing circumstances, and you'll come out stronger on the other side. And you have public, collective, and social. Now is the perfect moment to establish new connections and communicate your intentions, whether they are personal or professional. Your guides will help orchestrate meaningful encounters. This can be like people who can support you, people that you can learn from, people that you can assist as well, like this like community setting here. Again, your guides will help orchestrate meaningful encounters. Yeah. But slowly, but you got to keep pushing forward, though. Yeah. Let's see. It looks like you're rebuilding your life, investing a lot of effort, ready to take action to improve determination and drive. Just be careful of like burnout. So again, like that could be part of the situation that keeps repeating. So like maybe you like invest a lot of work, you're very determined and driven, and you like push yourself to exhaustion, and then you get burnt out, and then what? Then you got to rest and recoup, and then um that may take a while, and then maybe you miss out on some opportunities or like subtle things, and then because it's like now you got to recoup, now you got to get your energy levels back. But it's like that paying attention to that, like knowing, like paying attention to when you need to rest and finding again um, the most efficient way up the mountain, right, for Capricorn, so that you don't get burnt out and you're in a good place, like mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, like in your well-being. Again, it's like trusting your instincts, Capricorn, and you're going to come out stronger on the other side because you are rebuilding. And before you know it, boom. Let's see. This time the rebuilding is like you're focusing on, the roots. Let's see. Oh, you got a gift there. Oh, look, there's a luck. Yeah, there's a luck. Yeah, so some of you like maybe expect like maybe face some things like that were unexpected, but your guidance is to like prepare for the unexpected, so that you aren't thrown off balance when it may happen. Like if you're going through like some sort of like, 'cause it says this financial crisis may be out of your control, but you can still control the outcome. Deal with things head on and try to prepare for the unexpected before it happens here. And you got gift. Look at that money. It's like someone might give you a gift, lend you money, or help you in some way. It's right underneath this community here. Your guides will help orchestrate meaningful encounters. I'm almost getting like this person's like presenting you like a flower here. It's like stop and smell the roses, and it's like, oh, like yeah, that's like having more fun and not taking it so seriously. That really helps like lessen that burnout, because like if you're stressed all the time, like you're gonna burn out so quickly, you know. But if you like kind of pace yourself and like reclaim curiosity about situations that repeating themselves and kind of tie up loose ends as you go, you know? Because like you have natural talents, gifts, and abilities just waiting to be discovered. Explore them, right? And some of you are going to have like an unexpected gift, or find like this unexpected like gift within yourself, you know? I don't know. It just reminded me of like, I don't know if you guys have seen that turtle who they gave them like a skateboard. And like that turtle's all of a sudden like he's like hauls ass on that skateboard, you know? I don't know why this just popped into my head. Like this gift, you know? Interesting. So maybe that tortoise is gonna find a little skateboard there. You know what I'm talking about? You seen it? It's so cute. And like follows around the cat. It like follows that cat around, you know? Which is instincts. Oh my god, look how synchronistic this reading is. That's crazy. So Capricorn. Yeah, it's cute. It's like a little turtle, and they gave it like a little skateboard. And that turtle hauls ass on that thing. Let's see. Know your worth. Don't undervalue yourself and send up for what you deserve. Be bold in seeking the compensation, recognition, and opportunities that reflect your contributions. Personal branding. Yeah, that's like natural talents, gifts, and abilities. Just waiting to be discovered, explore them. This could be like part of the assistance here. It's like your personal image, reputation, the values you project make up your brand. Get clear on how others see you and take control of your public identity to align it with the image you want to portray. It's kind of like knowing what is it that you're wanting, like what is it that you're wanting to attract in your life, like what is it that you stand for, what are your values. If this is career, for example, like what's your target audience? Hmm, yeah. Yeah, you deserve so much more, Capricorn. And until you realize that, it's like you can't move forward. They're saying don't be afraid to give up the good to go for something much greater. Like the little the tortoise that found, got the skateboard. Or the bamboo like shooting up. That's the message for you, Capricorn. It's like lots of confirmations in it. And that reading, I hope that was helpful, Capricorn. You got something from it. Isn't it so cute? Let's see. Aquarius. Aquarius starts at, let's see, 2, 21, 30. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you. I love it. Thank you. It makes so helpful that, glad that it was helpful. Let's see. It makes it worth it, It makes it worth it. See, so Aquarius here. What is let me type it in the chat here, Aquarius. Let's see, Aquarius. On Aquarius. Okay, let's see. All right, Aquarius. Ooh, a meeting with a stranger could be important. News of a birth or a business opportunity. Ooh, okay. So you're in a situation like maybe you heard through the grapevine or like you had some sort of interaction with someone that proved to be beneficial to you. And maybe you heard news of like a new opportunity or some of you maybe news of a birth can be. Let's see. Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see. Ooh, celebrate the witch. Celebrate the witch. Yeah, so maybe, I don't know, some of you may have met someone here who proved to be like very helpful to you in some way. Maybe they inspired you, assisted you in some way. But part of your guidance is they're saying celebrate the progress you've made and appreciate all that you already have. You've come a long way. Sometimes we don't celebrate our successes. We just kind of like, okay, yeah, we completed that. That was good. And then we just move on to the next thing. And we don't like sit and really enjoy it, kind of taste the honey, It's like we sit there and we climb that tree and we fought the bees, We got the beehive. And then it's like we just set the beehive down and we just keep walking for the other beehive. Instead of like really like enjoying the fruits for labor, enjoying the honey. And it's like, they're saying like, yeah, enjoy the honey here, Aquarius. That's too many there. And awaken your inner witch. Put all of your fierce and feminine powers to work, Aquarius. You are manifesting, creating, some of you, again, it's like something to celebrate. Like this is maybe a birth or some sort of like sharing of some sort of like something to celebrate, some sort of significant event, like anniversary, graduation, something here. See, Aquarius. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, let me fix the thing. Passion ignited. Excitement. And divine union here. Oh, I already got those. Let's do these here. It's time for you to find joy in life's simple pleasures. Again, yeah? Whenever you learn to enjoy what lights you up, then your vibration will rise and attract more passion and contentment into your life. So, for example, let's say like you decide, yeah, I'm going to enjoy this honey. You sit down, maybe like underneath a shaded tree. And it's like you start enjoying the honey and savoring the honey. And then, I don't know, you're like watching the sky or watching the clouds pass by. And I don't know, it's like you're seeing like shapes in the clouds and the birds sing. And, then all of a sudden you hear the birds sing. And maybe you're feeling inspired. Like all of a sudden you feel more grounded. And so all of a sudden you're getting like these divine inspirations that's lighting you up. It's you're like, you know what, this honey would be really good in some nice like tea. And then you like find, like you look and there's like this field of chamomile or something. And but then it has like a partnership and soul contract. It says a destined divine bond is blossoming, brimming with love, rather as a partner are in romantic love. This profound connection will be like a magnet force drawing you closer to another soul. So again, like this connection with someone, like could be like a partner, could even be like an acquaintance, teacher, doctor, advisor. It could be anyone really. Um, some sort of partnership here. It's destined. And it's almost like you it's almost like proof that you're kind of like on time and in alignment. It's almost like this like a fated meeting or something, Aquarius. And it's like, oh, you got there like on time. Maybe you got there a little early because maybe you've been making really good decisions and choices. Let's see. This is making sense for Aquarius. Yeah, because this is like a magnet, right? That was like drawing you. And this person or this partnership or something together like a magnet. And like, bam. And then it's like, it brought news of like some sort of new beginning, new opportunity, something that you're being guided to enjoy the simple pleasures in. And this is also saying like if this is something that you're wanting to attract, this type of partnership. They're saying like find joy in life's simple pleasures whenever you learn to enjoy what lights you up. Then your vibration will rise, right? The magnets, and attract more passion and contentment into your life. So it's like you're able to like come more in alignment, almost kind of, I don't want to say speed up the process, but yeah. To find this profound connection, right? Because it's like you're getting more into alignment of what lights you up and your passions. It's raising your vibration, and then yeah. There it is. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Because maybe like you were dealing with like kind of like a disorderly situation. Maybe your mind was kind of all over the place, and maybe it was just a chaotic, messy situation, or just where you're just feeling kind of like your vibration was low and just like burnt out and like lacking direction. But not seeing the full picture, there's magic happening behind this. Look, success will find you. Yeah, there's magic happening behind the scenes. There's blessings you don't see, Aquarius. And I feel like, you have made a lot of progress because this is kind of underneath this. It's like you have made a lot of progress when it comes to like organizing your life, kind of like getting yourself in a good position where it's like you are following your passions and instead of like climbing the tree and like fighting off the bees and like going through all that chaos and then getting the beehive and then just leaving it in there and then climbing another tree, it's like you've like learned how to enjoy the honey. So instead of like sitting there like consumed in this energy 24/7, it's like you're learning how to enjoy, celebrate your progress, your successes, the small wins. Let's see. Yeah, I did Cancer. Cancer is at 3620. Let's see. Yeah, because maybe you feel like your situation, dealing with is a little like chaotic, but there's magic happening behind the scenes. There's blessings that you don't see, Aquarius. Especially it's like you're looking for this like profound connection. It's like the magic happening behind the scenes is like you're making progress, manifesting. Learn to enjoy what's lighting you up, and it's like raising your vibration and bringing you in alignment with this like profound connection, right? It's like preparing you um for like this opportunity, this partnership. Mhm. Again, like with in terms of like career and business, it's like this is about you not being intimidated to enter the world of business, saying you got this. Elevate your awareness and think bigger if you want different results, right? And with this growing up, it's like taking the lead in your life, the authority in your life, and knowing like, hey, I have the ability to fix the situation. Like I have the skills, I have the ability, I'm an adult, I can make my decisions, I can go after what it is I truly want. It's like stepping into your power, Aquarius. The journey of birth, look at this. Misplaced focus. Oh, we're going to look at it. The journey of birth. Some of these definitely a business opportunity. To others, it's like love or the beginning stages. Or this says, remember that transforming big dreams into reality takes time, but the rewards that come with it are worthwhile. Keep moving forward. You're very close to achieving your goals. Your attention or efforts may be directed in the wrong way. That's that energy right there. Are towards the wrong activity or problem. Reassess where you are directing your attention and make the necessary adjustments. This kind of reminds me, like, sometimes, we kind of learn from childhood, like, to not go after what we truly want, and kind of settle for, like, you know, and settle, but it's like, I think part of this a message, like, for someone out there is, like, focusing on what it is that truly lights you up, giving yourself that permission, like, yeah, no, I can. So maybe, like, something that you're, like, seeking or something that you're focusing on, maybe ask yourself, like, is this genuinely um, what my heart truly wants, you know? Or do I feel like there's nothing more for me beyond this? Or, you know? That's what I have for Aquarius. And on to Pisces. Well, made it through. Pisces is at 2:38:20. All right, Pisces. Let me type into the chat. Let's see. On a Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Let's look, Pisces. All right, guidance insight advice on situation Pisces. Pisces. Shark, take care. There will be loss of material wealth. 3 want to come out for you, Pisces. I'm going to take it. I have to. Guaranteed success. Oh. Pisces. Maybe, Pisces, maybe you're doing something, I don't know, I don't want to say, like, a little risky, because I feel like it's not really risky because you have guaranteed success. But maybe, Pisces, there's some sort of sacrifice, right, that you're making, that you're, like, at peace with, because, like, it's going to lead to, like, a guaranteed success. But I do feel like there is, like, potential for some sort of decrease, but maybe we can find a way, Pisces, where that won't even happen. Let's see. At least just until you get this guaranteed success, right? Letter S would be significance. Doesn't have to be, but the shark, again, the shark can be like going after your true desire, Let's see, Pisces. Expansion. Yeah, you're wanting to expand. So part of your guidance here is to keep your thoughts positive. Again, move past those limiting beliefs. Recognize it for what it is, a limiting belief. It doesn't mean it's true or a fact, right? It's a belief. Shift your energy, raise your vibration. You're going to be dissolving those limitations and making great progress, reaching new heights of what's possible and what you believe is possible for yourself. They're saying, like, keep your thoughts positive. Know, like, it is possible for you, to reach new heights. Like, it is not impossible. If, like, it's possible for one person, Pisces, it is possible for you too. Let's see. Pisces. Ooh, I love this card. Isn't that beautiful card? Love that card. Okay, so again, optimistic, hope, and rhythm, the cosmic dancer. Lighten up, play, enjoy this moment. See the many blessings in your life, and more blessings will follow. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. Yeah, look, that's the peace and harmony and guaranteed success. Self-interest, self-love, self-respect. Your self-beliefs, right? Move past limiting beliefs. Your self-beliefs influence every aspect of your life, so nurture yourself with love. Create a life that supports and elevates your unique spirit and release anything that doesn't. Pisces. That's interesting. Yeah, there's the hidden, right? The shark. You could be working in silence, Pisces. There could be a feminine here that can assist you. This could be your energy. Again, this is also like a throw to you, like being authentic, like revealing true self, remove the mask, reveal true self, and go after true heart's desire. Because if it's possible for one person, Pisces, it's possible for you too. And they're saying lighten up, play. Like this is something that, in the process of doing, this is something that you're going to enjoy. It's like play, enjoy the moments and see the many blessings in your life. And more blessings will follow, because in that way, it's like you're raising your vibration, and it helps to like burn away, like dissolve the other limiting beliefs, or like, where it is you're putting your focus, right? Because where focus goes, energy flows. So again, if you're focusing on, fear and what's not going right, and it's like that's where all your energy is going to go. It's like, but there's better use for such thing, Pisces. So it's, if you focus on what's going right, you focus on what's possible for you, you focus on your strengths, you focus on nurturing yourself with love and creating a life that supports and elevates that unique spirit, release anything that doesn't. And that's those limiting beliefs and yeah. Voice, yeah. That's about the only thing holding you back is your inability to speak your truth. Somebody could be like, they're guiding you, like, get your message heard, get noticed. You have much to share with the world. Somebody may be wanting, like, maybe, like, in the career sense here, like, maybe you're thinking about, like, maybe, being in some sort of communications or something where you're utilizing your voice, being guided to put yourself out there and bring out the best so you can get noticed. Because like you're kind of hiding these, like hiding yourself, and they're saying, no, put yourself out there, get noticed, bring out the best in you, right? By like nurturing yourself with love, creating a life that supports and elevates your unique spirit. Um, Lighten up and playing and enjoying the moment, Some of you, there's like a talent you could turn into money. Some of you, it could be like voice. Maybe some of you are like singers, or that's for some, or something in communications. But like you have something, Pisces, to share with the world. And you got to put yourself out there. They're saying time to think outside the box. Yeah, like think outside the box. Yeah, Pisces, you're not meant to be in the box. You're meant to be like swimming around in a big old ocean, You're not meant to be like boxed in. You're meant to like spread out, like go swim in a big ocean, then you get bigger. It's kind of like, there's like koi or goldfish, that like that's in that little bowl. Like they only get so big, but you throw them in like a pond, those goldfish get huge because they have like more more room to grow, Let's see, Pisces. You see like this like big old shark here. Yeah, I've done Gemini. Gemini is at 2525. Yeah, that's the power struggles, right? That could be like you kind of being like this, like let's look at the fish scenario. Like you're this fish that has the capability to be this big giant like shark, and but you're in like this little tiny bowl, and it's like there's that power struggle because it's like within that small fish is like this blueprint for like something bigger, something more, and so hence the struggle. But you get yourself a big throw that fish into a pond, the ocean, a lake, it will be able to grow and reach its full potential. This says no matter how the drama manifested, right? It is now projected outwards. So even if like these limiting beliefs and all these challenges, like maybe, like it's something learned, it's something but what's important is like that what that energy is now projected outwards. So it's like it's like it's up to you to like do something about it, to take action so that you can expand and grow beyond. It's in your hands to do. You have guaranteed success here, Pisces. It says it may be wise to ask yourself how you can find a peaceful resolution to the situation. And this comes to like the only thing holding you back is your inability to speak your truth, right? And it doesn't like, it's not about shame and blame and all that, basically, is what I was trying to say, Pisces. It's about how can you grow, what is it that you've learned, and what can you carry with you moving forward. You have the status quo here. Says this is a period of little change for you, where you feel okay maintaining the current energy at work, With this feeling of security, comfort, and stability, you can focus on enjoying the present moments. Yeah, so it's like you're going to be feeling more at ease, Pisces. And you're able to really enjoy the present moment, Pisces, because it's like you're stepping more into your truth, which is helping to dissolve this power struggle and these limitations. Because you're like, okay, I'm stable here now. I'm, nurturing myself and what gives me passion, and I'm enjoying things. I'm finding peace and harmony. And in that, it's like um, you're creating this kind of like safety for that growth to happen. Because you're not putting restrictions, removing them. I hope that was helpful, Pisces. Please let me know if that was helpful, if you found that helpful. That's like my main goal. It makes it all worth it knowing that, you got something from it, maybe you got some insight or helped you in some way. But yeah, that's what I have for Pisces. You Pisces, did that resonate? Did you find that helpful to you? I hope so. Okay, guys, but I'm going to hop off, kind of upload the timestamps, and I'll be live again to do some more readings. I'm feeling pretty good today, so I feel like creating, so we are going to create. And I'll see you guys again soon. And make sure no one donated. Let's see. Just make sure I don't miss. I don't think so here. Following my heart this time. Yeah. I think it's like getting the head and the heart like in agreement, Because then that helps like create like that helps in the power struggle, right? So like the head and the heart, that could be like the power struggle that was being talked about in the reading, which is causing the restriction on the fish, right? And the fish in a little bowl. But like if you can get the head and the heart into alignment and then into agreement, it dissolves those limitations and now you got room to grow. You know what I mean? But follow the heart, follow the passion. That's like what's really going to light you up and raise your vibration and kind of elevate more experiences in like to you. And like understanding that can be like getting the head into alignment then. So okay, so this is most beneficial. I'm going to follow my passion, what lights me up, because that is most beneficial. And then so it makes sense logically as well as intuitively. Hence head and heart into alignment. Now the fish has room to grow. Does that make sense? Because then there's no more power struggle. Because it's like, all right, now your head's on board too, you know? Okay, guys, well, I'm going to hop off and I will be live again to do more readings after taking a short break, grabbing a bite to eat. And I'll see everyone again real soon. Just let me know in the down below, like how it resonated, if you found it helpful, and what type of readings you want to see more of. You would be interested in seeing more of. And I'll see you guys again soon.